What's up, everybody? Barely 30 years old, the United States went to war with the most powerful empire on Earth a second time and came out of it with a swagger. Topic 4.4. Stick around, because there's a single policy statement at the end where America basically told all of Europe to stay out of an entire hemisphere. The War of 1812 had several causes. Britain was seizing American sailors and forcing them into its navy. That's impressment. It was also interfering with American trade and arming native peoples resisting U.S. expansion. War hawks in Congress demanded action. So the U.S. declared war on Britain to defend its honor, trade, and frontier. The war was a chaotic mix. The British burned Washington, D.C., including the White House. But Americans held at Baltimore, inspiring the Star-Spangled Banner. And Andrew Jackson won a huge victory at New Orleans, technically after a peace treaty was already signed. The Treaty of Ghent ended the war essentially in a draw, with no land changing hands. Even as a draw, the war's effects were huge. It sparked a wave of American nationalism and pride, having stood up to Britain again. It crippled native resistance east of the Mississippi. It killed the Federalist Party, which had opposed the war. And it pushed America toward economic independence and manufacturing. A draw that felt like a win. Here's the statement I promised. In 1823, President Monroe issued the Monroe Doctrine, declaring that the Western Hemisphere was closed to further European colonization, and that the U.S. would view any such interference as a threat. America couldn't fully enforce it yet, but it boldly announced the U.S. as the dominant power and protector of the Americas. Lock it in. The War of 1812 came from impressment, trade interference, and frontier conflict. It ended in a draw with the Treaty of Ghent, but the British burned Washington and Jackson triumphed at New Orleans. Its effects, a surge of nationalism and the death of the Federalists. And the Monroe Doctrine of 1823 warned Europe out of the hemisphere. Nail that, and 4.4 is yours. And that's 4.4, locked. But watching isn't remembering, so go drill it. AimFive hits this exact topic with APUSH style questions and grades your essays and DBQs for free. No paywall, while other prep tools charge for it. Tap the link, subscribe to join the skulk, and go get your 5. Fox out. Next up, 4.5, the market revolution.